Hey guys, I'm back again doing October 27th daily video. I am Oracle Daphne. My given name is Beth or Elizabeth. You can call me Daphne or Beth or Elizabeth, whichever one you like. But my email is elizabetholson at 31@gmail.com. So if you'd like to set up a private reading, feel free to email me. I'm pretty quick about getting back to people. So what's the energy going to be like for, this is Monday, the 27th. Well, it's a 9-day, because 2 plus 7 is 9, and 9's a strong number. And this card just popped out at me, and this is the Ace of Pentacles. Now this is interesting, because we got, for the 26th, we got the King of Pentacles. I'm going to pull that card back out just so you can see the progression. Really interesting. I love where this week is going. This is awesome. So this is really good financial time. You know, you guys, if you were signing any contracts or making any deals, or, you know, you need to pick up extra hours, or, you know, you're looking for a job, this is the time to apply. I would say Sunday and Monday is the time to apply. This is a time to, so the 26th and 27th, this is the time to interview. If you can get in and interview, this is the time. This is a good time to ask for money too. That just came to me. If those of you who are struggling, you know, ask your friends and family if they can help you out. And maybe someone would be willing to help you during this time, because the energy is there. So this was the King of Pentacles for the 26th, okay? And this is the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like, if you're a guy and you're in business, your business is booming, and because it leads to this beautiful card, which has the huge coin down here, okay? Big money, all right? Big coin, big dollar, right? This is not a time also to be like penny pinching. This is a time to be trusting that the universe is bringing you money. You know, it's an interesting thing to practice trust. You know, trusting the universe, trusting that money's coming in, trusting that, you know, you're going to be, you know, able to afford, you know, food for next week. And it's just, so it's sort of like this guy, it could be a girl, but very unlikely, has, I feel like his thoughts, because it's right above his head, it's like his ideas are money. And then, so he starts his own business, and then Monday, his ideas are already paying off. This is already like cash flowing coming in. This is a cash flow, you know. Money is flowing, and there's lizards everywhere, and there's like, and lizards are, they love anything shiny. They love coins, and they love cash. So I feel like these are like that little helpers. These are like, I feel like you have your own business, and or you work with a lot of, it's not necessarily that you have your own business, you work with a lot of others, and the business that you're in makes you money. So the job that you have makes you money. And if you don't have a job that's making you the money that you want, this is a great time to manifest something else and do something else and apply for something else. Because whatever it is that you're going to apply for either on this day, it's a great beginning. See, because 9, well, see, 9 is like completion, but 9 is also big money. And 3 is like the, you know, it's like God's number, right? 3 is God's number. The Father, the Son, Holy Spirit times 3 is 9. So I just think that this is a great day. Although I'm interested, I kind of want to, it's like I want to see my own videos. I want to see what happens next, you know, and I need to finish recording this one still. You know what? But this is my show, so this is what I can do. Guess what? We're going to pull a card, and this is going to be for October 28th, because I can't wait to see what happens, okay? So I'm going to shuffle, and I'm going to put these in the deck so that it's possible that we could get it again, but I'm going to shuffle really good and see what happens. Because I want to see what happens October 28th, because October 28th, I feel like it's a new beginning. October 28th is like, sort of like the culmination. It's like you really put your money where your mouth is, okay? I think that is, it's Tuesday. I feel like something really good is going to happen on Tuesday. Let me take a look at my calendar and see. October 28th. There's nothing like on the calendar that I can see that's anything like spectacular, but I just feel like it's a really positive day. I don't know why. I feel like just the energy is really, really good. So, okay, so here I am. I'm pulling the follow-up to our lovely money improvement 2 days. Okay, so it's interesting because this is related. Okay, this is related to our money cards. And this is related because this is the survival card. And we were just talking about survival a minute ago. So this is October 28th. I still feel it's a good day. This is a good day to transform your life, to get out of survival mode, to stop thinking that you're just surviving and start living your life. Okay? That's what you need to do. You need to stop thinking, how am I going to make money? And start thinking about living your life. And you're thinking to yourself, right now, I can feel it. Some of you are going, well, how am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to make my rent? And I'm not telling you to quit your job, okay? I'm telling you to train yourself to think differently about your life. It is during the times where you're going through hardship and survival that you learn how strong you are. And you learn the lessons that come with the survival test. You're tested. You are tested for a reason during this time. Whether it's karma testing you, universe testing you, the planets not being in alignment, whatever it is, it's a test to see how you handle it, to see if you can smile and be happy in the face of survival, of just basically surviving, not knowing where money's going to come from. It's just a weird thing where to have these two really great, well, it's not weird. It doesn't really surprise me that much because the universe everything is changing all the time. And it would be really awesome if I got a third pentacle or card to wrap up those 3 days or to even like continue it on. But that's not how life goes. And so I feel like Tuesday is going to bring a little bit more challenges. It's interesting because I feel like on Sunday, we got the energy of two people fighting about money, right? Going to bed thinking you're going to bed with a millionaire and waking up with a pauper, basically, right? Waking up with a guy who doesn't have a job, waking up with a guy who doesn't want to get a job, waking up with a guy who has no job experience and has been living off other people his entire life. And guys, no offense to you guys, the story for the guys is basically you're in a relationship where you feel like you're giving too much and they're expecting they're expecting you to do everything financially for them and you don't want to. You're like, well, why should I give it all when they're not even working? Roles could be reversed. And I feel like you guys, the guys that are watching this, want to have better finances. It's like you do want to be this person. This is what you're striving to be. This is what you're going for. And for the guys, I feel like the guys have a little bit better situation than the girls in this instance. But it could really be either or. Because this happens on the 27th, it's sort of like, I feel like the guys come out of it a little bit better. The guys, like, I feel like there's a divorce pending, but I feel like the ladies, it's sort of like the ladies are the ones that are kind of going to get the shittier end of the stick, because it was the lady who thought they were in the marriage, in a certain kind of marriage, and now they realize they're not. There's a lot of different scenarios, and I'm kind of getting like a lot of them in my head, but I just can't really articulate all of them. I guess, so yeah, so the story for the guys is that you're striving to be more wealthy than you are and to be more successful. That's what you want. You want bigger money. And the interesting thing is, I think you guys are going to get that. You're going to achieve that. Something good is going to happen on Monday. That's going to help you achieve more money, and you're going to be a lot happier about your finances. Good fortune, good fortune. It may not be, you may not get the lottery, okay? I'm just saying, but I feel like you're going to have something really positive happen on Monday. And ladies, I feel like you're considering a divorce because you went to bed with, you thought you were going to bed with a rich man, and you woke up with a man who doesn't have as much money as you thought he did. And then there's a lot of arguments around that. And those arguments lead to divorce, guys and girls, whoever it is. And the guys could be in the relationship. I mean, there's two. There's the guy, there's the girl, and then there's the divorce. So you guys have to figure out, you know, go figure. I feel like there's a relationship happening. Guys, you could be with a lady who's said, you know, I want a divorce, and you guys could be fighting. And it may not have to do with money, but I feel strongly that it is. And then this is survival mode again. So this is like Tuesday. How does this play into the other thing? I think like this divorce that you're thinking about, or like maybe this breakup or something that you're thinking about, or so you're weighing something, is making you think and worry that you're going to be in survival mode when it's over. And you're going, oh, how can I afford this divorce? How can I live? How am I going to afford to live? You know, if there's kids involved, it's going to be complicated because you're going to have to pay for 2 apartments or 2 houses, you know, and that's expensive. This is also someone who lashes out, maybe who has I think it's sometimes a blood sugar problem. Someone that gets very, very low and then just becomes, because they're so like ravenously hungry, they just lash out and they say things they don't mean, and they become very angry. Someone, I feel like, guys, this can be a guy or a girl, okay, is ready for a fight. So it's sort of like, it could be part of the divorce too. You guys had, you know, there's some inequality in your relationship. You are struggling to make ends meet. You were thinking about getting divorced. You may have already filed the papers, and then the fight ensued. You know, there's this battle, okay, for what's mine. You know, and it's about the money. You know, it's about the money. There's this big fight about the money. This is just a very intense, this is an interesting, you know, storyline we've got going here, guys. This is intense energy. Tuesday is very intense. I feel like it's positive overall, though. Because the thing is, what you need to realize, if you're, let's just say, this whole relationship story has nothing to do with you. You're not in a relationship, you're not married, you're not dating anyone, and you're just watching these videos because you like the way my hair frizzes up when I get tired, or something like that, okay? I feel like you're having issues with money. You're in survival mode and you don't know how to get out of it. You're just living paycheck to paycheck. And you're willing to do anything to get the money. You're willing to do anything you have to do. And if that means hurting others, you know, then you'll do it. There is an element of betrayal here. I feel like most of you are in a relationship. There's an element of betrayal, because this is a person who stabs someone in the back when they're not looking. They They not only stab somebody in the back, but they put the knife, their sword all the way through their back. And so it's like they're wounded, you know? And in the process, they get wounded because the other person strikes really hard at them. It's just really aggressive, not good energy. That you guys need to turn the beat around on this. You know, I should link that song. Turn the beat around, da 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 da. I posted it on my Twitter account a while ago, but I'm gonna have to play it again for you guys because you guys really need to turn the beat around. Start thinking about living your life. Start thinking about just making yourself happy, doing little things that make yourself happy, and I want to pull a card for if you turn the beat around, like that song, what will happen to your energy. This is just, I'm only going to go through the 28th. So this is technically the video for October 27th and 28th. But I want to see. So this is the spider. And I like the spider card because the spider card to me is someone who's working hard. Oh, this is easy. So you either need to, their survival mode thing will come to an end when you either get a new job, work harder, or work smarter. Use your creativity to create something better for you as far as a job. You know, work on getting like a second job. So if you're in survival mode because you only have one job, say let's just say you have a 9 to 5, you need to get like a night job or a job on the weekends or like something part-time. Even I feel like in sales, like some of you just need to do more sales, like get into sales and do something like, you know, just you know, in your spare time, you know, after your full-time job. It's hard to have two jobs, but I feel like for you it's kind of really crucial. It's going to help you bring in more money. If you already have a second job, think about doing something different because it might not be making enough money for you to make it actually worthwhile. So see if you can find maybe another part-time job that would work for you. Yeah, I feel like that's how things are gonna, if you turn things around and you stop thinking about that you're in survival mode and start working on getting out of it and making more money, you will be more successful. You will literally have more money. You will. Say that. And again, guys, you know, the spider is about using your creativity to create something amazing. You know, the spider creates a different web every single day, every single time. You know, there's no two webs alike. There just isn't. Just thought also that this could be something to do with the internet, something to do with the computer, you know, web design, web graphics, computer animation even. There's a balance. There's a balance between having a whole life spending your whole life on the computer and, you know, working on the computer, but then, okay, cutting it off and saying, okay, I'm going to go make dinner, I'm going to go rest, and I'm going to go read or do something else with your time and with your life. But the way out of it, the way out of your survival mode is working on another job or getting a better job, unsticking yourself from the situation. Maybe the job that you're in isn't paying you enough, or, you know, you got some terrible coworkers that drive you crazy, or you got a boss that drives you crazy. And I talked about the spider card before, but the spider card, you know, I think of the boss as just, you know, draining your blood. You know, they're not really encouraging. They don't appreciate you. They, you know, they're on the lookout for cracks, you know, in the porcelain. You know what I mean? They're not really entirely bad, but they're not entirely good. They're just they're just kind of sitting there. They don't really do much. Your boss doesn't really do much while you do like everything, and they don't appreciate you. That's basically it. Oh, and I just thought of something else. There is money potential that you're not thinking about. There's another way to make more money, doing something that maybe is outside of what you're doing right now. So like if you're, say you're working in like an office building, right? It could be in an office building across the street, or it could be in another town doing something different outside of your field. You know, like again, I really think people need to switch careers during this age of Aquarius. This is, you know, you going from being a nurse to being, you know, a plumber. I mean, this is, you know, this is career changes. You know, there's this interesting branch here. And on one side is the web and you being stuck here as, you know, one of the spider's bugs. And on the other side is the coin. So the coin isn't within reach right now. But actually, if you build your web, in a magical world, if you build your web, you would be able to reach the coin. Networking is very important on this day. This is the 28th again. Networking, reaching out to others, literally just going through your cell phone, making contacts, calling people, networking, emailing. This is the day to do all that. Seriously, communication. We're back on track for communication because Mercury is now going direct. So we have the full, all steam ahead, basically. Full steam ahead for, and all guns blazing. That's what I was going to say. For communication. Back on track. Computers are better. You know, we're feeling good. There's just this forward movement, you know. So if you've been stuck, it's time to become unstuck. It's time to move on. It's time to reach farther, go farther, you know, than what you've ever done really before, you know, like Star Trek. That's all for right now. This is kind of a longer one, so I'm going to end it here. But, stay tuned for my November readings. And feel free to email me at elizabetholson31@gmail.com for, if you want to do a private reading with me. I'm happy to set it up. Scheduling is really easy. If you want to know more about my policies and payments and all that stuff, you just click on the About link. It's on the top of my YouTube channel. It says links go home, videos, playlist, discussion, and then About. All you need to do is click on About, and it tells you all about my schedule and my payment policies and stuff like that. So, anyways, have a great night, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Thank you so much for everything, all your comments, and all the love that you send. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. All right, take care.